beautiful sunrise here in Ghana, West Africa, and my name is Kobishi, an online journalist, and making sure that I put up very informative content that are very credible. And so I'm here with the managing director of HanexWeksLimited, and they are into construction. And you know that anytime that I come on your timeline on social media, it is very credible information that I'm going to give you guys. And so I'm going to have a conversation with the MD. We are currently on the site in the eastern region where they are putting up beautiful infrastructure or facilities that will aid your hospitality. And this is what they have been doing over the years. But let's hear from the horse's own mouth. A very good day to you, sir.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Mr. Francis.
How are you doing too?
I'm good. Now, briefly, share with us the vision and mission of your company.
Right. So the vision basically to help Ghanaians in the diaspora or in Ghana to build homes, comfortable homes, quality homes with the best material, for their either retirement or, when they marry fresh, So basically we know for those in the diaspora, we know how much most of them have suffered in the hands of, in quotes, relatives they trusted to supervise a project here in Ghana. So we have put ourselves out there to help those struggling in the diaspora, hustling to be able to achieve their dream of owning homes back home in Ghana.
Now I'm going to put my credibility on the line. When I say I'm going to put my credibility on the line, it means that, obviously a lot of people in the diaspora, like you mentioned, have trust issues in making sure that they send money to their relatives, their friends, their loved ones to put up a facility for them. Now, how credible are you guys? Especially me putting my brand on the line.
We are absolutely credible. We are on site. We are not talking from the office, right?
That's true.
If we're in the office, it would have been a different.
That's true.
If you look at, this is one project we are doing for a client, and if you look around, there are a couple of them that we are doing for the client. And there are other people working around. Nobody has come here to say that, to kind of stop us because we may be invading on their privacy or something. This is a project that we have done for our client. All right. So over the past 10 years, we have done this for many people. We don't just build, we do so many other things, construction related. We do renovations. Maybe your home is old. You need a new, you need a new vibe. Christmas is around the corner. You want to come down with your children. You want a new, a refreshed home, more like. We do that for you. We do pools, we do pergolas, all manner of construction. Everything that is construction, we are there for you.
And how many years have you guys been operating?
10 years. This year, last month, yes, April exactly was 10 years. We've been doing this business.
So we are currently in one of the buildings by HanexWeksLimited right here in Ghana, West Africa, Accra to be precise, but we are in the eastern region, and I'm here in one of the buildings that they are putting together for a client who lives in the diaspora. Now, take us through this building and the many others that you are building for the client.
Okay. So this is one of the units we have built up to this stage. In fact, you can see a number of them. We are building all at the same time. All right, so this is a 3-bedroom house.
3-bedroom house?
Yes. And this is where we are standing currently is a living room. It has visitors toilet here. It has kitchen there. So it has kitchen here.
So this is the living room?
This is a living room, very spacious.
Very spacious.
Yes.
And this is a visitor's washroom.
Yes,
toilet.
yes.
And this
is one bedroom, one of the bedrooms.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's en suite, so each of the bedrooms have their own washroom. Yeah, and this was designed and built by HanexWeks. Right, so from scratch, we sat down with the clients, we tried to understand her vision for the project, and then we came up with a plan that would suit that vision, and then she accepted it, and then we began construction. Right.
So the projects that you guys are doing on this site, take us through what particular project are you guys embarking on for the clients in the diaspora?
Okay, so we are building about several units, about over 100 units.
Over 100 units
of this, yes. So this is Mamfi. I mean, this is Kufuridia Road, Mamfi. She's doing this project as a holiday facility, more like for Ghanaians in the diaspora, you know, foreigners who normally come here for their vacations and all of that, to have a very comfortable place, a place they can call home. So that's what we are doing here for her.
How long does it take to complete one unit?
All right, so specifically,
because timing is always important, especially open the diaspora.
Yes.
And even those
in Ghana.
In Ghana.
Yes. So for a unit like this, 3 weeks to a month depends on if all the factors are okay, if all the conditions, you know, so resource, money. If the weather is okay, here is you know, a heavy rainfall area. So if everything is okay, within 3 weeks, we can put up a structure like this.
Within 3 weeks?
Yeah, within 3 weeks.
In terms of credibility from the client's point of view, you as service providers, what are some of the things that you also look at for?
So, you know, we are service providers. We work with the clients, you know, financial status and arrangement. So if, for instance, you want to do your project in a month or 2 months, we are there for you. It's just a matter of making the necessary resources available for us, and then we hit the grounds running.
So when you say resources?
Of course, the money. Yeah.
The money.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you looking at payment terms? What are some of the terms?
Okay.
So for instance, I'm in the diaspora in Ghana and I want you to put up a unit for me. What is the payment plan and what are some of the things that will make me absolutely comfortable?
Okay, so we can break the whole building into phases for you. You understand? Depending on your financial status. If you have the money, you want to pay everything so that we can do it quickly for you, we are there for you. But if you don't have all the money, maybe you have other projects on, or you have some, you know, we can break the whole building into various phases for you. The roof, for instance, can be just the roof alone can be one phase, so that you're able to achieve your dream of owning your own home. Yeah, so you don't need to have all the money. If you have all the money, yeah, we accept that. But if you don't need to have all the money before we can build for you, no. Yeah.
So, do you mind sharing with us, for instance, if I want to have 3-bedroom units, do you have roughly how much it would take me to put up a 3-bedroom unit?
Okay. So, you know, the thing is that no 2-3 bedrooms are the same. Maybe for this client, it costs maybe, example, assuming it costs about 150,000 or 200,000.
Ghana cedis or dollars?
Oh, Ghana cedis. It depends on what you want in yours. Maybe the hall size, you want a bigger hall size. Maybe you want some other stuff. Maybe we need to do some decking, put a poly tank on top. This one, if you look at it, there's no poly tank on top. So the plan is to put a poly tank by the building. So that's, you know, all of these things influence how much it costs to build. So typically this one, about 250,000, you know, plus or minus 250,000, you can build a 3-bedroom.
Like finished?
Not finished, but ready to move in.
Ready to move in. Ready to move in. Amazing.
Yeah.
What would you say is some of the challenges that you guys face as a building construction company?
So one would be sometimes issues with the land. You know, sometimes you go to a client site to start the project and there's some sort of confusion around the land, and you know that would drag the starting of the project. So then it becomes we have to be back and forth with renegotiating prices and all of that, especially in this time that the dollar has broken jail. You know.
Like that. So what are some of the checks and balances that you guys also do with respect to the land issues? Because for instance, the client is in the diaspora in Ghana, and I say, okay, I want you guys to put up a unit for me. What are some of the research you also do in making sure that the land that you are moving on with your guys or men to work is, you know, an area where you're not going to face any issues?
Okay, so 2 ways. This one, the client bought her land already.
Oh,
you understand? I mean, fought all the issues off before engaging us to build. But for instance, assuming you are abroad or anywhere in Ghana or anywhere you want to build, you don't have a land, we can also be a reliable resource.
Oh, I see.
To find a land for you and build for you.
That's amazing.
So that way, we have a responsibility to make sure that we give you the best land, devoid of issues, and then we build for you. You understand? If you don't want to deal with all of these issues with litigation and all of that, just tell us where you want to build your home at. Maybe East Legon, or maybe North Legon, or you know, anywhere in Ghana. You know, we will look for the land and then build for you.
Now, I have not asked you this question yet, or you've not given me any answer yet, but I think one of the beautiful things that I've come to admire about your outfit is the fact that you guys have your office in Accra. However, you are having this project in Manfi. And so it comes to conclude the fact that you guys can move any part of Ghana.
We work everywhere. We work everywhere. Recently, we did a project for a client in Burkina Faso,
which is outside Ghana. Amazing.
We did some projects in Kumasi. Now we are here. We are in Adan. We are in the Winneba.
Wow.
We did a project at Cape Coast, the Cape Coast University. Yes, we did a project for the Old Student Association, one of the year groups. Yes. So we work everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just happy. And so I just want you guys, especially my followers in the diaspora, and if you're watching this and you have a brother or sister who is in the diaspora and always sad because he or she is finding it difficult to trust a construction company to put out a unit for them, this is your reliable source. I'm going to put out their telephone numbers, their social media platforms. Make sure that you contact them so that whilst you live your life abroad, you can also be comfortably happy whilst people will be putting up a very trustworthy facility for you. Follow us. We're still visiting some of the projects they are doing on the site. Let's go, guys. What are some of the things you consider in making sure that the materials you use are strong from your firm?
Well, first of all, you know, we are a company. We are not some sort of roadside masons that can do shoddy work and get away. So our credibility is number one.
Stretch on the company's name.
Stretch on HanexWeks. Credibility of HanexWeks is our number one priority. The credibility of the company is our number one priority. We know that, for instance, if you give us a job, we sign a contract with you, we don't do a good job, you have the right to sue us. Where are we going to get the money to, you know, deal with a court case and then also compensation here and there? So we make sure that we do the right thing once and for all. There's a good cement grade for concrete, and then there's a good one for plastering, for block laying and all of that. We don't interchange any of them at all. Yeah, we make sure that the right materials, the iron rods, you know, yes, even though it's hidden in the concrete, we make sure that is the right size of iron rod that is required for the columns.
Now, what are some of the beautiful feedback you've gotten from the clients you've worked with?
So recommendation is number one. Most people recommend us to their friends and family. Yeah, so for instance, the Cape Coast project that we did for the Old Student Association, it was one old student that we did a project for that recommended us to the whole Old Student Association, and then we went to do some facelift for one of their departments in commemoration of their anniversary. Yes.
Let's talk about the men at work. I've seen how collaborative you've been, trying to engage them, to wave them, to bring sort of excitement to them. Tell us about how disciplined your men are.
Oh, you know, it's about teamwork. Our people, our men are committed to the cause of every project because we are very transparent in all the processes. So if you know your work, I don't have to be the one knocking on your door every time to go and do your work. So there's that cordial relationship between ourselves, and especially when we have a project with a fixed timeline like this, we sit down, we tell you the timeline of the project, so you make sure that to keep your seats among the team, you need to do yours as fast and as you are supposed to, you're expected to do.
Now, where can we locate you guys in Accra? I mean, your head office.
Okay, so our office is in Committee 25.
Committee 25?
Yes, just by the Flower Road.
Just by the Flower Road?
Yes.
25.
But the interesting thing is that even this client we are building for, she has always been in the US. She has never visited our office. But I think she sent a relative to come and see where we work, and then she wired the money directly, not through a family member.
Talk to us on that.
It's very important in this day and age. You know, life is becoming harder by the day. It is becoming much more harder to get money. So especially for those in the diaspora, if you make the mistake of sending family member to go and build for you, by the time you know the stories. Exactly. They'll go and build their homes and then be taking other people's project pictures and be sending to you. So to avoid all of that, just send a relative to come and see our office, right? Then you can do the wiring of the money, and then from time to time send the same relative or another person to come and be checking on the project. Okay, and then when you have the opportunity to come down,
Now, you mentioned you went to UCC to put up a unit together for one of the old student associations. And also you are putting this together. Apart from some of the things that we are telling the people right now, what are some of the facilities that you guys from your construction company you can turn out? Is it a hotel? Is it a stadium? Is it a school? What are some of the things that you guys can also do?
So currently, even for this client, we are doing a rest stop.
You're doing a rest stop?
Yeah, from start to finish. She conceptualized the idea, we plan it, and we are engineering it to happen. So we do anything construction.
And because there's no rest stop.
Yeah, there's no rest stop on the way. So
a bridge to Koforidua.
Imagine look at how busy this road is. So we are building a rest stop.
That's smart.
Yeah. So for those of you who travel along this route, be rest assured. Very soon you have a rest stop where you can take a break, take a drink, or eat something, or chew something on your way to Koforidua.
So anytime, as soon as possible, anytime you are coming towards the direction, you see
a rest stop,
kind courtesy
of HanexWeks.
Apart from that though, I mean, what are some of the things that you guys can
So we do everything. We do warehouse, we do hotel. There's another 38 unit gated community we are building for a client in Tema, Committee 25, behind Palace Mall. So we do everything construction. Yeah, even the road networks within this community is our project that we are going to be doing. Yes, so we do everything construction. Swimming pools, pergolas, landscaping, everything. We do glazing, okay, anything, stainless steel, balustrades, everything about construction.
Now let me ask this question for myself. How much is a swimming pool? I mean, cute one. A cute swimming pool. Well, actually like a family size.
Yeah, not a
commercial one. Oh. Let's say myself, my wife and my kids, like a small swimming pool. How much would that cost?
Well, a few months ago, it would have cost you around 40,000, but because of the exchange rate, so let's say about $50.
How can you arrest the dollar?
We need to join forces to arrest it.
How can we arrest the dollar? Mr. Francis, so 40K back then?
40K back then.
But I'm sure the dollar will come down.
Oh, we are hoping, we are praying that by Christmas, the dollar should come down.
Apart from the best, this year,
16, about 16 point something.
So now like 60K for a swimming pool?
Yeah, so yes, but you know that we have to look at a dimension. But I'm just giving you a
small, like a small one.
So maybe 50 or 55,000.
My leg just.
And the children can also play.
I have this one cute.
Yeah, the cute
just
one
behind the house. You know, some cute one be.
You know, but I can do for you for 30,000. Just because of you.
So let's do 10K. I'll provide the water. Let's provide the cement. Amazing. Finally, I'm super humbled and excited that I visited this facility. I mean, most of the times the clients will say that, Kobe, I want you to post this for me. But I told them, hey, no, I'm not going to post it. Seeing is believing. It's very important that as content creators or as bloggers or as online journalists become part of the story so that we can also build some level of credibility for ourselves. Not that, you know, we get the content from the clients and we post it on social media. No. I'm here. at the units. I've visited some couple of the units. I'm on the land right now, and you guys have seen what is happening. I want to say I'm super happy that, apart from the fact that this might sound as a business, it's also one of the ways that these construction companies are impacting society. How are they impacting society? They're making sure that they develop Ghana, because you go to the diaspora and real estate developers are developing the country, private enterprise. And so this is a very beautiful initiative, and I'm hoping and praying that you out there will come in and give your money to them for them to build that home, that facility that you dream of. My name is Kobe Che. I'm an online journalist, and I've been here with Mr. Francis, who is the managing director of HanexWeksLimited. Sir, your closing remarks, anything, look straight in the camera. Convince somebody, your last words. How, why should they come and give their money to you guys?
My message is simple. We've been doing this for 10 years, you know, so, and we haven't had issues with anybody. All those of you who think building is expensive, Rome was not built in a day. That major step, that one step is what you need to complete. You were telling me your story a while ago, right? So don't feel scared. Let's come sit down with us. Let's discuss your plans to own your own home. And you'll see that all those fears will fizzle out. We are your most trusted, credible construction company. You can rely on us any day. Give us your money, go to bed, wake up and your home is ready. Come to HanexWeksLimited. Don't try to engage roadside mason. Look, these days they'll use one bag of cement to lay about 200 blocks. You won't realize it now. It will take like 5-10 years before you see that, hey, Charlie, I play Chaskele, you know, with my money. So come to HanexWeks. We do the best work for you because we know our reputation is at stake. We know the contracts we get into with you, and we know the repercussions if we fail to honor our part of the bargain. Come to HanexWeks and let's do your project for you. And I promise you, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, you will not have any problem with your project. You can call us and then meet with us. It can be on Zoom, you can be in US, it can be in China, Australia, Japan, anywhere. We can have the meeting over Zoom to discuss your plan. And then once we get it, we will just develop it for you. So it can be a physical meeting if you're in Ghana. You can just take a stroll, come and see our office, and you know, and then we take it from there.
HanexWeks,
committed to high quality results.
HanexWeks,
committed to high quality results.
HanexWeks,
committed to high quality results.
Take care.